Okay, so this is a review on bassinets. These are the two that we have. Our twins are no longer sleeping in them, so I figure before I get rid of them, I'll do a review. The one on the left is a Halo bassinet. BassiNest is what they call it. It is by far my favorite. I love this one. I wish we had bought two of them. It has a very wide base. No tipping that over. It has pockets on either side. One on this side. One on this side. This is Aiden. He is almost 8 months old. He's almost 10 pounds. I won't focus. He's almost 10 pounds. So he's a normal size baby that would probably be sleeping in here. Okay, so we lost a baby. He wasn't too excited. The Halo BassiNest swivels. It will swivel all the way around if you've got room. You pull it around. There we go. There we go. So it swivels around, and the front of it comes down so you can reach your baby. Just a firm touch lowers one side so you can reach in. But there's also latches, one here and one on the other side, that will latch it to where that doesn't go down. So like us, we have it away from our bed. That's where we store our bassinets. Even when the babies were sleeping in them, that's where we had them. So we had that locked so that our 3-year-old could not push that down and get in, mess with him too much. The Halo is much deeper than this other one. This other one is a Simmons by the bed sleeper. This one I bought because it's very, well, it was a lot cheaper, so I just wanted something cheap. But it's very low profile. The base is very strong on the Simmons. It actually gets wider, and our bed doesn't have, it's flush with the floor, so the legs can't go underneath our bed. If your bed is elevated off the floor enough to fit the legs under there, that would be really cool, but our bed is flush with the floor, so it doesn't work like that for us. So if I were to choose between the two, I would choose the Halo any day, unless I just did not have the room. If you don't have room and you need something very slim profile, the Simmons is a really good choice. Just, it is very shallow. So see how deep this Halo is compared to that Simmons. The Halo, the height of the Halo raises up and down, and the height of the Simmons raises up and down. But this Simmons is just very low profile. But it's meant to kind of slide underneath your bed, and your baby's like right there. This is the Simmons. The lighting in my bedroom is very, very bad. Sorry, guys. The Simmons has a pocket here and a pocket here. And these are the sheets that they came with. The Simmons came with just a plain white sheet. And it goes on just like that. And this is just a waterproof pad. Pretty thin little pad. But that's really all they need. You know? I like that it has, the Simmons does have the mesh along the side if your baby's rolls over and their little face gets right there. So that's nice. Above the mesh is like a little quilted material, so it's really soft. The sheet I have washed and dried 100 times and it stays brand new. It works really well. It hasn't shrunk in the dryer or anything, but I do wish that it was easier to find a replacement sheet for this Simmons. I didn't ever find one on Amazon, but there might be one. The Halo, we have several different sheet sets for them. You can get those Amazon, but Bye Bye Baby also has the sheets for the BassiNest made by Halo. And Halo, not all of them, but this one has the buttons here. And this is a light, so if it's dark, you can just turn the light on. Music. My batteries are dying, so it's not very loud. And that's a timer, I think that was. I've never used that button. And then this button is the vibrate. This button here is the vibrate, and it just vibrates the middle there, so it kind of vibrates where the little bottom is. But the Halo is very nice, very nicely made. We actually used this one for Kennedy, our 3-year-old, and then we used it for the twins, so it's been through 2 kids. Still looks brand new, but we stored it in the house between kids. We didn't store it anywhere where it would get damaged. The padding for the Halo is thicker. The bedding is very soft. On the back side, it's a little harder to take apart, but it's the same kind of waterproof pad. So that's the Halo. The mattress is a little thicker, but it's still all they need. And we have washed this thing. Washed and dried it 100 times. And it still does really well. It hasn't shrunk or anything.